runners, Claire here, and come with you today for a 10-minute foam rollout that you can do anytime you like after you've been for a run. Warm muscles are the key for the best effects for this, and other than that I'm going to take you through it step by step. So take your foam roller, any shape, any size. I'm going to start with the glutes. So pop yourself up on the roller and just take it, hands behind, right over those glutes. So we're going to do 10 minutes of this, so you're looking at about a minute or so on the two. If it's not right for you, or you're not in the right place in the mat, just experiment to get the feel. We're taking the legs slightly further forward and back, and use your hands for support. That should feel quite nice. Okay, hop off onto one side. So now you're going to try and get that glute med. So you are just going to onto the hip, hand for support, and in that top, that should just hit the spot. If you lift the other cheek off the roller, it just puts increased pressure onto it. And if you really want to, if you tuck that foot over the thigh, you can get in there. If you get to a tight spot, just stop, hold 15 seconds or so, and you'll feel it melting underneath. And off we go again. There we go. You'll probably find this, almost certainly find this, more than with the two. Both legs on the roller, and stop. Flip it over, change ends. Onto the side, find the spot, and off we go. One side you'll almost certainly find is tighter than the other. On this side, I'm struggling to find, there it is, that's what I wanted. You have to move yourself around, everybody is different, and you've got to find out which bit works for you. Now I'm in, let's hop that leg over, and we're there. Oh yes, perfect. "20 seconds. And stop there. Perfect. Right, hamstrings next. So the main thing about this is that you don't want to go too near the joint, so you keep away from that knee joint, just above it, and you're staying on the muscle. So onto the hamstrings, just start with both legs, rolling it in, rolling it out, rolling it in, rolling it out. Take the toes out to the side. That's great. Take the toes in. You just, by angling the feet, you just get a different part of the muscle, and you can feel that fascia loosening under the pressure. Up to two. Pop yourself down. Single leg, exactly the same. Up to the top, down to the bottom. There we go. after you've been on one leg for a minute or so, you'll start to feel it. Take the toe out to the side. It'll also get you towards near to that IT band. And the other way. Five seconds. 4, 3, 2, and down. Change legs. So, single leg, left leg. Roll it out. Take the toe out to the side. Oh yes. And in. Now for me, I need to do more work with my big toe heading away from the foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down you come. Moving down to the calves. Now on the calves you really want to start with the belly of the muscle, the big, soft middle. And just start off, this should feel quite nice. Relax the feet and just forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. Lovely, nice and easy. Now, single legs. On this one, you can either cross the feet over to make it harder, or you can just put the foot down to one side. If you want more pressure, you cross the ankles and turn the toe in. This is where it will get to the bit that matters. Turn the toe out. Watch if you don't go too far down to the Achilles and too often to the knee joint. Keep away from those joints. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Change legs. Now for me, this is the key bit. These calves. It's where it gets me most, and this is where I have to do most of the work. And I know on this side, I am going to have to stop. And there is the tight spot. And hold. 15 seconds. This may be the longest 15 seconds of your life, but it's worth it. And off we go again. And down to the bottom, up to the top. Down. Turn the toe in. I won't say that I'm enjoying this, but I know it's doing me good. And the other way. Ooh. Turn over. So, going to start with the quads. Main thing again, not to go into the knees. So you're starting at the top in a sort of plank position where you might do a plank saw, and that's the angle you're looking for. So your shoulders are moving over the elbows, and just start. That's lovely. With two legs on, equal pressure, back and forth. Turn to one side. That will give a little different part of the quad. And the other way. And again, you'll find yourself heading over towards that IT band. If you feel a tight spot, just stop. That's mine, just there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and off you hop. It's going to go into the hip, so one leg's going to come in to one side, and you're just going to go up to the top of where the hip is. And on this one, you should feel that hip flex up. Now you can actually put your toe on the floor behind you or lift. It's up to you which you feel does you more good. Change legs. Tuck the knee out. Into the hip. Push away with the toe and the heel. Use that to give you momentum back and forth. That's the one. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. And finally, just the top of the back. Really important here that you don't go near the neck and you don't go near to the lower back. You just want shoulders and upper back. So you put the roller on the upper back. Hands just cut behind the head. And just roll that out. Last 10 seconds. Five, 2, and down. And that should make you feel that a little bit looser, and it will definitely aid your recovery. Make sure you hydrate much, and I'll see you soon.